Imagine going for a walk and you stumble across a severed foot. It was a peaceful summer afternoon on the shores of Jedediah Island. A family, enjoying a casual walk along the beach, stumbled upon something out of the ordinary: a lone sneaker, half buried in the sand. At first it seemed like nothing, just another piece of debris washed ashore by the tide. But curiosity got the better of them. When one of the family members nudged the shoe with a stick, their peaceful day turned into a nightmare. Inside the sneaker was a human foot, perfectly preserved by the shoe's protection, but completely severed from the rest of the body. In shock, they called the authorities. Police arrived quickly, roping off the area, but no answers were found. As the tide reclaimed the beach, one question remained: how did a single foot, with no other trace of a body, end up here? Months later, just when the memory of the first discovery was beginning to fade, another foot appeared. This time it was found on Gabriola Island, just across the water from Jedediah. A beachcomber was walking along the shore, sifting through the sand for seashells and driftwood, when they noticed something strange: a sneaker tangled in a knot of seaweed. Their heart raced as they approached, a sense of déjà vu filling the air. As the mystery grew, so did the speculation. Over the following months, more severed feet began washing up on the shores of the Pacific Northwest, each one in a sneaker, each one belonging to no known crime scene. Theories swirled in the media and among locals. Could this be the work of a serial killer, discarding only the feet as some twisted calling card? Others speculated about shipwrecks or plane crashes, believing these feet were the remnants of lost souls who had perished at sea. Some even whispered of supernatural forces, unable to accept the seemingly impossible. The mystery deepened, and with each new foot, fear began to take hold of the coastline. The severed feet didn't stop. One by one, they continued to appear, sometimes months apart, sometimes just weeks. Each new discovery reignited the terror that had begun to settle in along the coastline. Police were baffled, and forensic experts could offer little more than speculation. In every case, the feet were encased in sneakers, leading some to believe that the shoes themselves, designed to be lightweight and buoyant, were responsible for the feet drifting ashore. But no one knew for sure. Over time, the count climbed: 3 feet, 4, 5. The beaches of British Columbia and Washington State were no longer just serene shores. They had become the stage for a grisly, unsolved puzzle. As more feet washed up, scientists stepped forward to explain the phenomenon. According to forensic experts, the feet likely detached naturally from the bodies of those who had perished in the water. Decomposition in the ocean, combined with the buoyancy of modern sneakers, allowed the feet to separate and float to shore, while the rest of the body remained lost in the depths. The shoes, designed to protect and preserve, acted like small lifeboats for the feet. It was a logical explanation, but for many, it wasn't enough. Why were so many feet appearing now? And why only feet? The scientific answers offered a partial explanation, but the unsettling nature of the mystery remained. Despite the scientific theories, many couldn't shake the feeling that something more sinister was at play. Some believed the feet were being left intentionally, perhaps by a serial killer who wanted to send a message. Others thought organized crime might be involved, using the ocean as a dumping ground. Then there were those who clung to the idea of tragic accidents, sunken ships or downed planes, with the victims' bodies lost to the sea. As more feet continued to appear, these darker theories persisted, fueling the mystery and keeping the public on edge. Each new discovery only deepened the unease, and with every wave that washed ashore, people feared what might come next. Eventually, some of the feet were identified through DNA analysis. Scientists were able to link the severed feet to individuals who had gone missing over the years, victims of drownings, accidents, or suicides whose bodies were never recovered. For the families, these discoveries offered bittersweet closure. After years of uncertainty, they finally knew what had happened to their loved ones. But for every foot that was identified, many more remained unclaimed, their origins unknown. The mystery of the severed feet continued, even as forensic science provided some answers. The ocean, it seemed, still held its secrets close, only revealing fragments of the truth.